So is the Miata repairable? So if you watch our last video, you kind of know the state that the Miata is in right now. It's not great, but we're gonna see if we can fix it. We do have another Miata project going on right now, so if it's not repairable, it's not the end of the world. I'll just take the parts that I want off this vehicle. It does have the Torsen LSD. It's got a 5-speed, so the car is still of value to me. But the engine is definitely hydrolock. That we're gonna have to figure out if that's okay. We're gonna decide to part it out. He's already working on the part out for us right now. We'll need to get a new fender liner if it does drive. New brake line too. Well, let's just, I'll give you an update on what we got going on and us trying to diagnose the problem. Sorry for the sunlight, but we're out here in a shed clear back in nowhere. We're gonna attempt to get the engine running here. It was hydrolocked, so I pulled the spark plugs out. We're gonna crank it over a few times, see if we can get some cool visuals and maybe some water shooting out of the top. My wipers. Well, we got some water over there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Did it shoot my spark plugs everywhere? Alright, let's close this sucker up and see if we can't get it to start. As far as what to do with the Miata, I think the best thing to do is to part it out and use it for the Turbo Miata build. The other one was an automatic transmission that was blown up, so a transmission was on my parts list. And the fact that this was the LS model, I might as well just take the Torsen diff out of it as well. And once that's done, you know, I might as well just take off whatever I need. I can sell the parts that are still good, that I don't need, and I can still utilize the car itself for my build. So that's the diagnosis. So once again, as the beautiful filmmaker I am, I completely forgot that I probably should have cranked that over a lot longer than I did and ended up just not having things work. Another thing that I had noticed when I was taking, or at least cranking over the car, is that it seemed as if only the middle two cylinders had compression. They were the only ones that were pushing out any sort of pressure from the cylinder, which made me think that some more extensive damage was done. So therefore I decided to just go ahead and take the head off to see if I could see anything. So proceed. Got the head off here. Got that. The cylinder walls are a little bit rusty, but after further inspection with this car, I'm not sure that the engine's something that I'm going to be salvaging anyway. So give you an update in a few. Quick update on the Miata right now. The brakes coming off the front, the brakes are already off. I'm having Wyatt, who's on the other side here, help me take the rear brakes off while I get underneath and try and break the power plant frame bolts free so that I can get the drive shaft out and ultimately take the transmission out. It is dark now. I have the lights from the mule on so that I can kind of see here. And we ended up getting the transmission out, and as far as things that I need to pull off this Miata, there's not a whole lot left that I need, considering we got the brakes off as well now. So as far as the future for the project,
I can transition my focus over to working on the NA and getting that bottom end built. And when that's done, when the bottom end's built, that's when all the fun comes into play with the turbo and the manifold and the downpipe and the clutch and the intercooler, and I'll keep you updated. There's just so much to think about, so I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too.
Oops. Hey there, guys and gals. Hope you're liking the video so far. If so, feel free to smash that like button. Also, check out Offset Auto. We're coming out with new merch for you guys. Tons of cool stuff to rock if you want to support the channel. Also, don't be afraid to check out our Instagram, GTI_MK4. We're coming out with new content all the time. Tons of cool cars for you to look at. Thanks again for all the support.